What if I told you a Filipino group just went head-to-head with the biggest names in Asian music, and didn't just survive but dominated? We're talking about SB19. Their latest collaboration track Emoji with Mandopop queen Jolin Tsai has just skyrocketed to number 2 on the HITO Japan / Asia music chart, right behind BTS and ahead of BLACKPINK. Yeah, let that sink in. This isn't just another chart entry. This is history in the making. And today, we're breaking down exactly why this moment is bigger than you think, how SB19 pulled it off, and what it means for the future of P-pop on the global stage. So make sure you stay till the end, because what's coming next might completely change how you see Asian pop music forever. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest updates in music and pop culture. Let's go. Section 1. The big news. Alright, let's break it down. SB19's collaboration track Emoji, featuring Jolin Tsai, has officially landed at number 2 on the HITO Japan / Asia music chart, one of the most respected regional music charts in Asia. And here's the part that makes everyone pause. They're sitting just behind BTS and ahead of BLACKPINK. That's not just impressive, that's elite-level competition. This chart isn't based on just fan voting or hype. It combines record sales, digital streaming, radio airplay across the region, which means this success is not just fan-driven. It's mainstream recognition. SB19 is no longer knocking on the door. They're inside the room, and they're making noise. Section 2. Why Emoji is different. Let's talk about the song itself, Emoji. This isn't your typical pop track. Emoji blends smooth pop melodies, contemporary dance production, emotional storytelling, cross-cultural appeal, and then you add Jolin Tsai into the mix, one of the biggest names in Mandopop, and suddenly you have a track that speaks to multiple audiences across Asia. This wasn't random. This was strategic. SB19 didn't just release a song, they built a bridge between Southeast Asia and East Asia, between Filipino pop and Chinese-speaking markets, between rising influence and established dominance. And that's how you expand globally. Section 3. The power of collaboration. Let's be real. Collaborations can either feel forced, or they can feel powerful. This one is powerful. Why? Because both sides bring something unique. SB19 brings strong vocals, tight choreography, emotional delivery, a rapidly growing international fanbase. Jolin Tsai brings decades of experience, massive influence in Mandopop, access to a whole new audience. When these worlds collide, something special happens. It's not just about making a hit song, it's about expanding reach. And that's exactly what Emoji is doing. Fans from different regions are coming together. Streaming numbers are rising across multiple platforms. Radio stations are picking it up. This is what real growth looks like. Section 4. SB19 versus the Giants. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. SB19 is now competing directly with BTS, BLACKPINK. These are not just popular groups. These are global powerhouses. So for SB19 to rank right between them, that's not luck. That's impact. And here's the key difference. SB19 didn't come from a massive entertainment system like K-pop. They built their name through hard work, consistency, authentic connection with fans. They're proving that you don't need a billion-dollar machine behind you to compete at the highest level. You need talent, strategy, and the ability to evolve. Section 5. Why the HITO chart matters. Some people might ask, okay, but what makes this chart so important? Here's why. The HITO chart is based on 20% record sales, 30% digital streaming, 50% radio airplay. That 50% radio airplay is crucial, because radio reflects what the general public is listening to, not just fans. So if SB19 is performing well here, it means people beyond the fandom are tuning in. That's how you know this is real. Section 6. The rise of P-pop. This moment isn't just about SB19. It's about P-pop as a whole. For years, the Asian music scene has been dominated by K-pop, J-pop, but now, P-pop is entering the conversation, and SB19 is leading that charge. They're proving that Filipino artists can compete internationally, collaborate globally, and stay relevant long-term. This isn't a breakthrough moment. This is a takeover in progress. Section 7. What this means for the future. So what happens next? If SB19 continues on this path, more international collaborations, bigger stages, higher chart placements, global recognition, and more importantly, doors will open for other Filipino artists. This is how movements start. One group breaks through, and others follow. Section 8. The fans' role. Let's not forget the fans, because none of this happens without them. SB19's fandom has been dedicated, organized, passionate. But here's the difference now. The music is reaching beyond the fans, which means SB19 is transitioning from fan-driven success, mainstream success. That's the goal, and they're achieving it. So here's the big question. Is SB19 just getting started? Or are we witnessing the rise of the next global music powerhouse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. Do you think Emoji can hit #1 next? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.